Hey guys, how you doing? I want to do just a quick video for my buddy SuPpAvIlLiN. He has, by the way, check him out. He has some beautiful knives, beautiful knives. And he just was fooling around. He was doing some cut tests, which actually I really admire. Dude, here's one of my grail knives, you know, like I really love. He has a custom Strider with the Damascus. There's two of them, and he actually uses them just like any other knife, and I admired it so much. It's awesome. I can't wait to meet him. He's actually in PA. Seems like a really cool dude. He met Tough Times and Brian, and I'm looking forward to meet him myself sometimes. Hopefully he can come down and have a nice Sunday with us. And he was cutting, he had some, you know, kind of like these insides of the duct tape rolls. He had some that he said it was really strong, and I want to point out that, remember when we always talk about geometry? That's when, you know, in materials like that, that's when the geometry, actual, the way it's ground and everything, that's when it comes to play. And I'm gonna show you what am I gonna grab as a comparison. Now let me do this. This is, I think, gonna show well. So you have nice thin grind, thin stock, but hollow grind Kershaw Echelon. And I'm gonna do this on first. I showed it in this previous video. This is the thick stuff. So here's just a comparison. Here's a duct tape roll. You see how thick is the inside of the paper, and I'm actually gonna show you something on this later on. And here's this thing, compressed cardboard. This is about three of the inner core of this, 3 of them. So here's Echelon, and I'm just gonna cut into it down. That would, you know, simulate if you were cutting into this straight down. No angle, nothing, just straight down. Just push cutting, actually. I'm not gonna do slicing motion. Slicing will help you a little bit, but not that much, you know. You would have to actually like cut through it, like back and forth. Blade is binding. You see how thin it is. And here's where the geometry actually will come in place. And some of you think that I'm just like exaggerating, but no, it's really is a fact. And again, my competition chopper, 3/8 of an inch thick stock. This knife is thicker than this whole Echelon together with the scales. Same thing, same push cut. And I can do this all day long, all the way down. It shifts on me, so let's go here. Ripped a little bit on the bottom, but look at that, it actually goes all the way to the full height of the blade, which is 2 inches actually, by the way. So 2 inches, obviously it moves, you know, it pushes the material away, but you can see, and this is actually kind of effortless. I mean, I have to put a decent amount of pressure, but you can see it cutting. Let me see if I can show you like this. Just by nice pushing down. Keeps going, and this time actually, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, it's not splitting sideways, so it's harder because it actually has to compress the material. And let's see if I can do it with the Echelon by 2 hands and actually really cranking on it. I'm always scared that something's gonna shift and I'm gonna cut myself somehow, so gotta be kind of careful. I can't. Again, it's not shifting to the sides because I think the hollow grind is binding, so it kind of, because it binds, it doesn't want to let the material go this way, sideways. So same, I actually did put even more force into it, but you see it kind of, once it hit that full stock thickness where the hollow grind ends, that's where it was. That's it, that's enough, that's the highest. It's actually the most resistance. That's where it's gonna reach the most resistance, at that exact point. And but still, look how much deeper that thing went when it wasn't really compressing, when it wasn't shifting. So there you go. I mean, and these are both just sharp knives, but in this case, when you're doing this kind of forces, or like what you showed, the sharpness is, I don't know, I'm gonna just guesstimate, it's only the 30% of the result, really. And to satisfy your curiosity with the with the tape, the duct tape roll. Let me make this cutting board a little bigger by doing this. So, and there's still a couple layers of the duct tape on it. Well, let's see how it will cope with that. That was kinda effortless. So that's that's geometry at play again. This, because it's thinner, that's actually a proof of how much easier it is to cut this than this. Because I can power even this. Ouch! This one is hard on my hand here. Really hurts. I can power even this hollow grind under right circumstances. When it's gonna move out of the way. But you see how effortless this thing is. This one got a little binded. I think I proved the point more than enough. And again, like I said, good on SuPpAvIlLiN, because I love doing these tests. You learn so much about knives when you do these tests. You know, some people don't care too much because, you know, as long as it's gonna do all the EDC tasks, that's all good. And I understand that. For me personally, I love to learn about knives and what are they, you know, what they can do, how can I make them better, and you know, what works better for what. So all these weird different cut tests, I love them, absolutely love them. And even though I don't make a lot of videos about it, every time I see some kind of cut test video, I always try it because I'm curious, you know. It's always good, at least for me, you know. That's what I'm interested in, that's what, you know, that's my passion, and I can understand that some people don't care, but I do. So have fun, guys. Try it out, you know. Like I said, this is amazing test platform. This thing is tough as nails. And this is probably even harder than wood. You know, cut into this is probably actually harder than wood. It's really good amount of layers compressed and folded over, and it's tough. So guys, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.